Chad, you leave anything out there today?
Oh man, I tell you what, that was I left a whole lot out there. I tell you what, a lot of age out there. I think I left a lot of many years we left out there off our life. But wow, what a ball game. You can't say enough about those. About Coach Etzel and Maryland and the game plan they had and good football team. My hat's off to them. But just so proud of our guys. Good teams, great teams find ways to win. I mean, how many times you see it last year against Auburn? They find ways to come back and they find ways to win, and we did that. My response to them in there was, we'll worry about correcting and fixing some things on Monday. Right now, we found a way to win, and we're going to be excited about that and be happy about that.
It doesn't take long for Sammy Watkins to go from goat to hero, does it?
Well, that happens. Sammy drops the ball. We throw a pick six. It just seemed like everything was going against us, and it was early. We couldn't panic. Nobody was upset. Disappointed a little bit, but you just had to rally back and pull yourself up and keep going.
How about Andre starting well and finishing pretty well?
Well, that was our game plan going in. Is we felt like we wanted to run the football and needed to run the football, challenge our offensive line, challenge Andre, and he did a great job. Started the game well, finished the game well. We definitely ran the football well. Had to run the ball, definitely because Taj wasn't in his game, especially early in the game.
Looked like Taj also used a lot of secondary receivers, guys like maybe someone like Jerron Brown, Adam Humphries, guys like that tonight too.
I think early on in the game, I don't know if Taj was pressing a little bit too much. He was healthy. He wasn't the Taj of what we've seen in the past. So that'll definitely remotivate him. He felt a lot of the burden on the sidelines. He felt a lot of it was on him, and he was disappointed, and we kept trying to over and over again, trying to make it, tell him, hey, we got a lot of football left to play. You're going to have to make some big plays for us to win this ball game, and he did that. He finished he completed 11 of his last 12.
Chad, is it constructive to play a game like this where it's easy to look at, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, and yet it didn't actually cost you?
Well, I mean, I think absolutely. You find ways to win. That's what you want to do. You find ways to win, and I don't care how you win. I don't care how many points you have to score to win. A win is a win, and so I think we look back on this and say, we were down 18 points at one time. I think we were. I think it was 18 points at one time, and still battle back and win a ball game. I mean, that's a sign of a good football team, and just we got to fix some things. It shows that we're a long way from where we want to be, but you got to win games like this.
Dwayne Allen last week said that when you guys were down $14, he said the vibe was completely different than he remembered when you guys were down the past. He said I'm so happy with the lack of panic, and it just struck me. I wondered if you guys kind of leaned in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were over there, and it's just we were down 18 in the second half, and there was nobody panicking. We weren't going to change our game plan, not that early in the game. We knew we had to make some plays. Somebody was going to have to step up and make a play or two. And obviously a great ball to Taj throws to Sammy on a double move to kind of help this, kind of get us back rolling again through great, some good touchdown passes on some fade balls. But again, hats off to our guys. Our offensive line up front, I thought played extremely well. They allowed us to be in the ball game and allowed us to come back because they had to protect us, and we had to open up some holes to run the football.